All right, everybody. If I could have your attention, please. This is a very special moment for the Kitchener Blues Festival. For this year, this is where we're going to hand out the Mel Brown Award. And to introduce this special group up here, I'm going to hand the mic over to the festival president. This man commits 11 months out of the year to help put this festival on. He does not make one dime from it, as is nobody on the board. They do it out of a passion for music. Please give it up for Mr. Rob Berkshire.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, we're so pleased with everybody coming out tonight to the festival. There are a few things I'd like to say. I'd love to thank all of our grantors. The provincial government, the federal government gives us some grants, and the city of Kitchener really gives us a great grant every year. And I really want to thank all of the wonderful sponsors that come out year after year after year. And I do want to single out a couple of them. The sponsors for tonight's show, MNP and Donovan Insurance. Yeah, give it up for them. I want to thank our stage sponsors, the BIA stage down behind Krabby Joe's. Thank you. YNC, the great folks at YNC sponsor the stage in front of City Hall, and OLG sponsors this particular stage in Victoria Park. We thank them. And a very special thanks to TD. TD has been a great partner of ours for a number of years, and we're really proud to be one of their great festivals that they sponsor. Check out their website and check out some of the high quality festivals that they sponsor. So thank you to all of our sponsors. I'd like to introduce the mayor of Kitchener, Barry Verbanovich.
Thanks a lot, Rob. How's everyone doing tonight? Come on, we can do better than that. How's everyone doing? Much better. What a great night to start off the 2018 Kitchener's Blues Fest. And I really want to thank all of you for being here tonight and supporting this ticketed event for the festival, because without it, they couldn't put this festival on. And speaking of them, it takes over 400 volunteers between the Kitchener Blues Festival board and all the hundreds of people that help put this festival on. Let's give them one giant round of applause right now. I also want to acknowledge, as have been acknowledged, our federal partners. I know Raj Saini is here, as well as Bardish Chagger. From Regional Council, Jeff Lawrence is here, and I know other members of Kitchener Council will be around over the course of the weekend. We really appreciate everything that the sponsors and the volunteers do to make this festival the success that it is, and really make it the best blues festival in the country. Finally, exactly, let's give that a round of applause. Lastly, before I give the mic over, I want to thank Miss Angel, because she has been an integral part of this festival from the beginning. Tonight we're going to be presenting in a few moments the Mel Brown Award again to a wonderful individual. I want to congratulate him as well, but I won't announce his name until all of the official things are done. Have a great festival. See you around downtown over the course of the weekend. And thank you again for supporting Kitchener Blues Festival.
Thank you, Mayor. Got great legs. Look at those shorts. Great legs on a mayor. That matters, let me tell you. All right, so this festival started in 2001. We are in our 18th year. And in 2003, the board of directors decided that they want to have an award to give out to people that did all that little extra, help make blues, help advance blues music. So in 2003, the first recipient was Mel Brown. Mel Brown received the Mel Brown Award in 2003. It is now 2018, and Mr. Holger Petersen is going to receive the award tonight. Now, I met Holger for the first time tonight, and I've done research on this. That's why I have some paper written up. I've done research on him. I kind of think we're kindred spirits, because we actually share the same birthday. Yeah, late November, we share the same birthday, and we're also both drummers. Yeah, that's about as good as I drum as well. So yeah, so we're both drummers. So there's a bit of a kindred spirit going on here. And as I was reading about what all Holger's done, 3 words came to mind. All right, 3 words: passion, purpose, as my voice changes, and patience. In 1976, this man with his business partner started Stony Plain Records out of pure passion for music. Yeah, it is Canada's roots label, right? Over 40 years later, that record company is still going. He had to have patience to make that happen because I don't know how many hundreds of record labels have come and gone over the last 40 years. But he needed patience to keep it going. Then I started to think about his purpose. What is Holger's purpose here? And as I started to think about that, I thought, you know, this man is a musical conduit for me. And I think for all of us. He's almost a musical shepherd. And in today's world, we need him more than ever. Because when I look at the plane out there, all the options for music, I get confused. There is too much music out there to listen to. I can't understand all the new bands that come out there. But one person I trust to put me on new music, new bands, is this man right here. This man is my musical shepherd. And through his radio show on CBC, through Stony Plain Records, through all his interviews, for his books, for everything this man does, he is a musical shepherd for us. If Holger's part of it, you know it is a damn good musical band, right? Am I right? And so tonight, we walked over the festival. We have some Stony Plains artists. We have at least 3, I counted. We got Kevin Bright playing. I love Kevin. Kevin Bright is amazing. We have Sue Foley hitting this stage on Sunday. I love Sue Foley. And we have Paul Reddick playing. Paul's actually playing tonight at the Boathouse as part of the 12 Bar Blues kicks off at 11 p.m. when this stage closes. Paul Reddick is playing. Again, another fantastic artist on Stony Plain. And I started to look back over the artists over all the years. My gosh, we got people like David Wilcox. You guys Wilcox fans? Yeah, of course you are. We know you are. Who else? Jeff Healy on Stony Plain. Monkey Junk. Oh, we love Monkey Junk here, man. Yeah, Monkey Junk's on Stony Plain. And actually, there's probably dozens more that I can't remember right now. So I use this man as my musical shepherd. He's my musical conduit. You can trust him. You can trust him. And tonight, we're about to give him an award. Now, this man has received many awards. He has received Maple Blues Awards. He has received Blues Foundation Awards. He has received Canadian Country Music Awards. The best one of all for me, this man has received the Order of Canada for his contribution to the culture. The Order of Canada. Yeah, I know, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And tonight, we want to give him our thanks for the blues and roots musical contribution that he's made for us and for being our musical shepherd for over 40 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to present him with the Mel Brown Award, right? Mel Brown Award. And who is holding the Mel Brown Award? Miss Angel Brown. Miss Angel Brown presenting the 2018 Mel Brown Award to Mr. Holger Petersen. Give it up, please. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, to say a few words, put it together, please, for Mr. Holger Petersen.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. This is it's absolutely wonderful to be here in the spirit of Mel Brown, in memory of Mel Brown, to be part of this distinguished award at this festival that Mel Brown helped make possible and certainly helped put on the map. Beautiful environment here. I've met nothing but wonderful people, people with stories about Mel Brown. Everybody remembers how much of a contributor he was to this community. Mel Brown lived just over on Cameron Street in downtown Kitchener and was also known to occasionally play guitar on his porch for kids. In addition to being a world-famous musician, I first met Mel Brown 1988 in Austin at Antone's, and Clifford Antone introduced me to Mel Brown the same night that Jimmy Vaughan was there. I met Jimmy Vaughan the same night. And Jimmy Vaughn has been hugely influenced by the great taste and music of Mel Brown. He was around him for many years as Mel Brown played Antones. I also had the pleasure of meeting Mel Brown when he was in another band called Silent Partners. And that band included Tony Coleman and Russell Jackson, who went on to play with B.B. King. And interesting enough, all three of those musicians were in Austin at the same time, backing up lots of great people, but they all ended up in Canada. They all moved to Canada. Mel Brown, of course, came to your community, and thanks to Glenn Smith at Pop the Gator, a huge supporter of the community in this city. Yes, thank you, Glenn. You made this possible. You were the one that provided the work for Mel, gave him all these opportunities, and of course, Miss Angel, thank you very much for everything that you've done. I love the records that Mel Brown made with Miss Angel, in addition to his own solo records, the Silent Partners records, and his early records on Impulse. I urge you to seek them out if you're a record collector. There's 6 fairly hard to get records on the Impulse label by Mel Brown. I did an interview with him for my CBC show in the 1990s and brought those records and asked him if he would sign them. He was very gracious. And there was one record in there by a guy called Mel Brown that didn't have a photo. And he said, well, you know, that's not actually me. It was another artist by the name of Mel Brown, but he said, I can sign it for you if you want. He was a wonderful spirit, and I'm very, very honored to be here to accept this. It was great to see Mel Brown win the Comeback Artist of the Year Award from the Memphis Blues Foundation about 11 years after he moved to Kitchener and did his recording for Andrew Galloway and started that recording process. And that kind of told everybody in the world that Mel Brown was back after an absence. He was living in Kitchener. He was playing amazing music, as he always had done. And it drew a lot of attention to this community, to Pop the Gator, and eventually, of course, to the Kitchener Blues Festival. I want to thank Claude, Rob, Miss Angel, the mayor, everybody involved, the board, volunteers, the donors to this amazing festival. Thank you all for supporting this festival, for supporting live music, and supporting the blues. Thank you.